Hi Year 4 and welcome to today's Reading for Pleasure. We're going to be looking at the Roman army today and we're going to read Tougher Than the Rest. Tougher Than the Rest, AD 14. There's tough, there's tougher, and then there's the Roman army. This week's In Focus looks at what makes our boys in breastplates so world-beatingly great. Unpopular. Once our army was a shambles. You could only join it if you owned property. You hardly ever got paid, and it was such an unpopular job that sometimes we had to enlist slaves just to keep the numbers up. That's all changed. Now any citizen can join, and our soldiers are full-time professionals who get a much better salary than the average worker. What's more, a good war record carries major political clout if you're from the ruling classes. Guess who's going to look most impressive in the Senate? Mr. Plodus, dried fish, magnate from Ostia, or General Julius, heroic conqueror of Thrace and Segova. No prize for the right answer. Popular. So, the army's a number one career choice for high and low alike, but can it deliver the goods? You bet. When it comes to battle capability, we know no equal. We've got state-of-the-art weaponry and training. Masses of soldiers, we're the biggest army in the world. Stick that in your fact file, military buffs. Streamlined organisation. Fiendish discipline. Soldiers are flogged for the tiniest misdemeanours. As for mutiny or not fighting hard enough, well, any sign of that and we kill 1 in 10 men as a warning to others. Job. What are the retirement prospects? Plenty. Having spent half your time learning how to build roads, towns and aqueducts, you'll never be at a loss for a job. The record says, isn't warfare wonderful? Top gear. We invest in the best. The Roman army offers its soldiers the latest military technology. Scarf to stop breastplate from scratching neck. Wool cloak to make your neck itchy instead. Lightweight chainmail vest doesn't keep out the cold, but useful for keeping out the arrows. Wood or leather shield with inlaid iron bands for in-battle peace of mind, extra protection. Hat with plume, chic or what? Your everyday whistle while you work big sword. Stealth boots with extra thick hobnail soles, just what you need for those lightning strike 30-kilometre, 20-mile route marches. Metal-tipped javelin. These can pierce chainmail, but if you miss, the soft iron tip bends on contact with the ground, so the enemy can't use it again. Clever, hey? Who's in the Roman army? Legionary. The sharp end of the army. He joins for 20 years as part of a legion of around 5,000 soldiers. He gets to see most of the known world. If he fights well and behaves himself, when he retires, the army gives him a plot of land or a cash bonus of 12 years' pay. Centurion. He's in charge of a century. That's 80 men to you civilians. There are 60 centuries in a legion. The centurion gets his own tent, whereas a legionary has to share with 8 others. Phooey, all those stinky feet. Signifier. He carries the century's emblem into battle. He also runs a funeral club to make sure soldiers get a proper burial if they're killed in battle. Now there's a comforting thought. Tribunus militum. He's a junior officer in charge of around 500 men. Look out for him. He's very ambitious. Legatus. He's top man in the legion and a friend of the emperor. He won't know most of his troops from Adam, as there are 5,000 men under his command. Aquilifer. He carries the legion's standard, an eagle made of silver. If this is captured, the legion is disbanded and everyone is in serious disgrace. Auxilia. This bunch are non-citizens from our empire. They get paid less and can be a bit of a rabble. However, if they behave themselves, they get to become Roman citizens when they leave the army after 20 years' service. Would you want to join the Roman army, I wonder?